everyone. Happy New Year. It's Adrienne Everheart. I have so many exciting things to share with you. I almost do not know where to begin. I have so many wonderful, exciting programs coming out in 2018. And also, I want to share with you my New Year's intentions. Yes, I said intentions, not resolutions. I'm really not a fan of like resolutions per se, but I am a big fan of setting intentions because I believe when you get really specific and you put out there exactly what you want, you get it. You get it, or you get something very close to it, or you get something that is in your destiny that you're meant to have instead. I don't want to go too deep into that, but one of my favorite stories I want to share with you is about Jim Carrey, the actor Jim Carrey. And I remember years ago hearing the story about him writing a check for himself, made out to himself, written by himself for $10 million, the memo section of the check he had written for acting services rendered. Now, he carried around this little tattered up check in his wallet for years, but yet he always maintained that he knew he had something really special. He had a gift. He had something he really loved doing, and he felt that he had what it took to really be a valuable person and give something back to society and be paid for it. All right. So in my new program I'm launching in February, it's New Man and Money Manifesto. So New Man Manifesto was a big hit, and that's where I teach you how to attract the man that you really want to have in your life and attract him to you, all right? Now, every single person that was in my class that year connected with a loving partner last year. They absolutely did. Some of those partnerships have gone on to marriage. Some of those partnerships are still working out the details of dating and courtship. Some of those women are like, I'm not sure if the man I have is the man I really want. So in 2018, I'm really excited to bring you a couple of great programs. One is New Man and Money Manifesto. Please just visit my website, everheartcoaching.com/NMM. to check that out. That stands for New Man Manifesto. So I would like to share with you my New Year's intentions. All right. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm going to start video blogging. I love speaking to all of you directly, and everyone loves taking my Love Academy classes and having me right there in front of them. And I love all of you too. I get so many emails every day, comments on my YouTube videos about how much I'm really helping your love and relationship life. And I love it too. All of that love and warmth and happiness that you're receiving means so much to me. Because one of the things that I want to do on this planet is I have something valuable to give back to you. So one of the things that I did years ago was I decided I wanted to learn how to communicate with men. All right. I felt like I was attractive. I had a lot going for me, but I really couldn't figure out how to speak to a man in a way that was really pulling him to me, because I was thinking that it was something I had to say that I wanted him to do. Okay. So somehow I felt like the words I was speaking were supposed to get him to spend more time with me, love me, think I'm amazing, want to marry me. Okay, I thought that my words were what could convey that to him. I thought that's what everyone meant by opening up your heart to him, is that here's my agenda, here's what I want you to do for my heart. And it really doesn't work that way. In fact, it will repel a man faster than anything. Anytime this year, I have an ebook. It's very affordable. It's called 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. I have over 500 examples of situations, text, anything you can dream up that's going to teach you how to speak to a man so that your relationships, you learn how to pull the man to you closely and create that loving bond that you really, really want in life. All right. So don't delay. Please go check out my ebook. You'll be so, so happy you did. The next thing that I'm doing this year in my intention setting is that I'm going to start making a list every morning. So highly productive people always start their day with a list of things that they want to accomplish. And I'm going to put mine into 3 categories. One is going to be health and wellness, which is going to be totally me. It's going to include any time I want to spend caring for myself, exercise, eating right. That could mean taking the afternoon off and going to see a matinee movie. That could mean walking my dogs an extra long walk. That could mean meditating a little bit longer on certain days when I know I really need it. It's setting aside time just for me. So at the start of my day, I'm making sure under the me category, I list out several things that are going to be healthy and good just for me. All right. Now the next category is for my home. There's always things I want to be doing around my home, whether it's decorating, cleaning out a closet, or taking care of something that the house needs. So that's in a separate list. And then I have my work sector. I write down all the things that I'm going to be doing for work that day, whether that means making a video blog for all of you lovely listeners out there, or, finishing up newsletters or coaching sessions, whatever it is I'm doing that day, I make sure it's on my list. Now, the next thing I do is I make sure I segment enough time for each of these so I don't feel stressed that I can't get to them. And I also prioritize. I make sure I make a notation next to each list, which one is a must-have. And I want to tell you, ladies, put yourself first. Make sure your exercise, your meditation, your you time is absolutely coming first. Because if you aren't happy and if you don't love all parts of you and can be at peace with yourself, even your thoughts, even your darkest thoughts, all right, no man can. No man can totally love all parts of you if you're having problems and struggles internally with you, all right? So of course, that's something I go a little bit deeper into in my coaching and my programs. But for now, I just wanted to share that great intention with you all for 2018. Another great intention that I think would be wonderful for all of you to do is start your day. Everyone talks about gratitudes. And I'm starting to feel like gratitudes is just a little played out for me. But what if you started your day with appreciation? Appreciation is a little bit different than being grateful. I'm going to start appreciating at least 10 things before I get out of bed in the morning. All right? You're going to appreciate 10 things that exist in real life, in your life. You're going to focus on what is working in your life. Start your day that way. Because I don't know if you're like me, but if I lay in bed and don't get right out of bed, my mind starts to go to some pretty dark places pretty quickly. Now, I don't know if that's because Adrienne, myself, I'm not fully, here, grounded yet, and Nasty Voice is kind of running the show. I'm not really sure the reason why, but I've talked to so many of my clients and they experience a really similar thing. So first thing your eyes wake up, I want you to come up with 10 things you appreciate in your life, and they can repeat every single day if you like. But the thing is, you're retraining your brain. You're rewiring habits and things that you've been doing for years, all right? So at first there's gonna be some resistance. That's totally normal. That's because you're human. But I want you to push a little further and get to a place where this feels good and it becomes your new normal. Now, for all my single ladies out there, or ladies that are in a relationship that it's really just not going anywhere, if 2018 is the year that you declare to yourself you want to be in a loving relationship with a man, yes, I want to be a married lady. I want to be married. I want you to be able to say it, okay? So a big point in my life where I turned everything around with my guy, a man I love so, so much, is I had to stand before him and tell him, it feels so good seeing you every couple of days and dating and going out. This feels so amazing. Yet I want to be a married woman. And if you know the story, he kind of went, I never want to be married. And my heart just sunk. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to be moving on. And I did. And I remember driving away from his house and feeling a mixture of, I wanted to cry my eyes out. I was going to miss this person. But another part of me was like, well, yeah, I got to move on. I want to be a married lady. If this guy never wants to be married, I know I love him. I know I think he's amazing and he's a great catch, but I can't keep doing this to myself because in my heart, not up here in my head, I want to be a married lady. So I'm talking to you right now. If you want to be a married lady, I want you to get the men out of your life that are not doing anything for you. All right? If these men are hanging around, floating around you, calling you, texting you every once in a while, reaching out every now and again, or maybe you're in a relationship with a man and it's just not going anywhere, and you're getting more uncomfortable, more unhappy, and more focused on making something happen, you need to get out. I want 2018 to be the year that you clean up your cosmic karmic energy and scrub away all of those men that are in your life that nothing's going anywhere with them, all right? Get them out. Because as long as you're sending that signal to the universe that I'm okay with these flakes hanging out in my life, meanwhile, I want to be a married woman, you're not going to make any progress. You're going to stay stuck right here because you're telling the universe by your actions, you're telling the universe, I'm okay with this. I want you to make a big, bold move this year and get these men out of your life that you're not going anywhere with them. No, I want you to make sure you practice quantum dating, so you don't miss that guy as much. I don't want you to be lonely and totally all alone by yourself. So I'm here for you, of course, but make sure that you have a rich network. You're going to meetups, you're doing salsa dancing, you're taking a new class, you're keeping your life rich, full, and juicy so that when you do remove that man from your life is amazing with or without him, right? And I'm so glad I came out on the other side. I'm a married lady to a wonderful man, that the very man that said he didn't want to be married. So it's amazing how these things can turn around. Now, at the end of each day, this is a great thing that my husband and I like to do. We sometimes lie in bed at night and we play a game called High-Low, where we talk about the high of the day and also the low. And I just think it's fun to really just connect once again. So if you have children at home, you can do this with them. If you have a partner, of course, I think it's a really fun thing to connect. But also, I want you to do it with yourself. Wonderful, lovely, amazing you. I want you to be able to think about what was your high? What felt good today? Where were you at your absolute best today? All right? And then I want you to think of your low, whatever it may be. And I want you to just understand the difference between those two. So when you start noticing your high and your low and your high and your low every day, and you can begin to change your focus more towards the things that gave you the wonderful high, beautiful feeling for the day. Some days you won't even know what to pick as your low. All right. Now, life is full of ups and downs. I get that. But I want you to create this loving, magical life for yourself where you're experiencing way more highs than you ever are feeling lows. And so much of that has to do with having that loving partnership in our lives that we really, really crave. I'm going to sign off for now. I really encourage all of you to check out my ebook, 500 Ways to Talk to a Man. Women write me every day telling me how much this book is helping them. I also have women write me every day that say, oh my gosh, Adrienne, if I would have had this book before, this wouldn't be happening to me right now. My guy wouldn't be gone. I wouldn't be experiencing this crazy arguments we're having. So don't delay. Get this book. It's very affordable. It's $37.99 and it's massive amounts of information. All right. So go ahead and treat yourself. It's very inexpensive. And as always, I hope to see you in my Love Academy classes. Check me out. Subscribe to my YouTube page. And if you're interested, check out New Man Manifesto. This year it is New Man and Money Manifesto. And we're going to make some amazing things happen. So the class is limited in size. So send me an email if you're interested. All right. Much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.